Hello guys, welcome back to your favorite Archivist channel, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how I use D5 render to create these photorealistic images, from setting up the environment, placing assets, to dialing in into lightings, materials and final renders. By the end of this video you'll understand how to build up scenes of this kind, so as you can upscale your skills and create more photorealistic images. Please subscribe, like, share. Welcome. Alright guys, we're gonna start with setting our scene, and like that, top left side, and make sure the input camera is always on the 2-point perspective, and the shortcut is F8. The benefit of creating a scene earlier is that we can always get back to the right angle and position whenever we move around, you see, just like that. Okay, we're going to start with creating the, we're going to select the material, the ground material first. The ground material, we're going to come down on outdoor ground, yeah. Then we're going to select the black gravel ground. Okay, that we're going to apply it like that. That looks nice. Let's stretch it on our UV scale here. We're going to increase the volume size of the stones, and yes, like that. Yeah, that looks very nice. And now we're gonna select the glass material. We're gonna apply the glass material in the windows and the doors. Like that. Okay, the glass looks too transparent and shiny. We're gonna reduce it shininess on the specular side, and we're gonna make it dark here on the base color. You can always come on the base color or on the opacity, yeah, but I prefer the base color. Yeah, like that. And we're gonna select another material. We're gonna apply another material here, the wood material on our model. As you can see on the model, there's a wood material. We're gonna go with European brush. Yes, this one. Yeah, I'm gonna apply it like that. Yes, the good thing with D5 render, it has a lot of materials, and you can get a lot of options, especially on the wood area. Okay. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, now another thing what you wanna do, we're still adding materials. So adding material now. We are gonna add another material. Now we're gonna apply another material, the road material, the road texture. As you can see, it's just black. It's like a black asphalt, but it's not that natural. It doesn't look real. So in D5 there's a road model, which we're gonna apply it. I'm finding it right here. It's somewhere here. Yeah, this one here. We're gonna take it, and we're going to copy and paste the material from this model, since this material looks very, very real. So we're gonna press I, click it, then come here on the right side and press copy material and apply it like that. You see? Yeah, that looks nice. It looks nice. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, we're done with that. Now we're gonna come on, we're gonna find another material. I'm going to the wall paint. I'm gonna go with white wall paint. Yeah, like that. You can always tweak the color of the walls when you go on the right side. On the right hand side, there's a panel here with the base color, the normal, the specular. I think you can all see it. But I think it's nice. Yeah, I think that's good. There's so many options here. Oh no, this material won't look nice. Since once you in your model there's a similar material, like right now the black iron is linked on the window frames and on the columns, so I cannot insert different colors until I go back to ArchiCAD and change the material. Okay, but for now let's leave it like that. I'm gonna come on the tiles and apply the tiling material here. Okay, we're gonna reduce its shininess, and I always normally rotate it to 60 degrees. You see, that looks nice, so that it doesn't look too much artificial, and we're gonna increase its brightness. Okay, that's nice. And we're gonna apply grass. The easiest way is just click I and come on the left side on custom, and at the bottom you'll see grass, just like that. And I normally use that's nice. Okay, come on the assets here. You can always click on assets, or you can just, its shortcut is M. You can use M. We're gonna come on what is this, nature. We're gonna come in nature. We're gonna find some trees and plants. D5 has a lot of options in this sector, a lot. And I normally use the broadleaf. This tree is very nice and very realistic. You can always tweak its height, its length, width, everything on the right side. And when you want to duplicate it, you can just press shift and the left key button like that, and just drag it just like that. Yeah. And remember guys, here we are using the same thing that we created earlier. That's why I said it's very, very important to use the same when you just start the project. Now what I'm going to do here right now, I'm going to extend the part where the grass covers. So at first I think I made it small, and I'm doing all of this in ArchiCAD 29 and the live sync plugin. It's very, very useful, as the more I edit here, I upgrade the model, it's automatically upgrades in the render. It syncs automatically. You will see this, which is very, very useful. Okay, you can see it syncs automatically. And also when you rotate, when you move the camera angle in the model, it also shifts. That's why I used the scene to get back on the camera angle. And now we're gonna change the camera length to 25. I think that's nice compared to 23mm. That's nice. Okay, and now I want to create the scatter, and I'm gonna press I, then the scatter tool right above, and I'm gonna select material. I'm gonna create just like that. And what I want to create is the edge. I want to add the foliage around this material layer, and I'm gonna choose sub area 1, go to asset and scroll down. I don't think it's in terrain or particle scatter. I think it's in model. Yeah, it's in model, and I'm gonna choose nature all the way down to fallen leaves. We're gonna choose foliage 1. Yeah, foliage 1 and cherry blossom. Yeah, and that too. So the thing with edge divide, it makes the foliage to appear on the edges of the material, not all over the material. Okay, so that's very nice. So you can use this when you are, let's say, doing a project, let's say, and you want to add some fallen leaves along the road or along a path, something of that sort. And you can always scale it here. Reduce the dry leaves volume or increase its density. You can always do it on the scaling part. Yeah, and the probability of occurrence rate, it's the rate of which it can occur on your scene. I think that's not bad. Okay, I want to extend the grass again on the other side of the model, just like that. And then this is a slab and not a mesh. Yeah, a slab is easy to model compared to a mesh. That's why I opted for a slab. But if you want to add contours, hills, mesh is the best option. And if you need me to make a tutorial video on how to use mesh to create contours or rivers, you can just comment it below, and I'll make a video for it. Okay. Just like that. To the 500 now. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. You can keep on duplicating the trees, and I think we need to add some shorter trees. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. Use the same way, just duplicating it. And you can always create different scenes, before the vegetation cover, after the vegetation cover, so you can see how your project varies. And you can also do it in project presentation. If you have a client, you can show them like before the vegetation cover, after, so it's easy. But here I'm not going to present it anywhere, so I can just use one scene. I will use different scenes later on the environment. Okay, and I want to apply some paint on the slab. Okay, I'm gonna use white, but I don't want it to be similar with the wall, so I'm gonna make it a little bit dark to base color, and reduce it just like that. Yeah, I think that's nice. And I want to add something that will make this house look more natural. I'm going to add something like a little bit of that along the slab and on the wall. So here we go. We can come to decals and all that here, because the nature of this scene, how I'm making it, how I want it to be, is like the house is located somewhere surrounded by a lot of trees and something like a tropical rainforest environment. Yeah, so since it will be rainy, I want to add this scene, and I don't want the building to be brand new. Yeah, something of this sort. And we're gonna add this to every part of this slab, in every corner. Yeah, that. Okay, now after the welded part is over, we can come and add a background plane. So D5 is very useful. It's very, very useful, and with the background plane, we don't have to, use terrain and start modeling the rocks, the mountains. It's very time consuming, but with this we can just wait. Let me show you. Change it to perspective. It's easy to roam around and rotate the camera in perspective mode. Compared to 2 point, you see, you can just tweak it. You can just tweak the plane how you want and rotate it in any direction which feels good and matches with your project and scene. Okay, just like that. You see, it's very easy and very time consuming. And nature, and we're gonna add a little bit of rocks. Yeah, stone rock 11. It's kind of like the best because it's flat and extended perfectly. Just position it along the same so as to make the sides look more natural, and it matches with the background plane. As you can see, the background plane is kind of rocky, and yeah, so I think it will be perfect. And you can always tweak the size of the rock on the right hand side, on the sides, just like that. So it looks very, very realistic and very, very natural. It is very, very good. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, set the project, update the scene. That's nice. Come to asset, and another feature of the 5 Pro. When you come to my studio here on the 5 curated, you can select the atmosphere that you want. The 5 has already created different atmosphere variations, so it's like HDRI, but it's more advanced because every setting is already made for you, so you just have to tweak a little bit of stuff. I'll show you. And this is the part where you have to have different scenes, Yeah, this is a very, very useful tool in the 5 Pro. It's very, very nice. You see, and you just create another scene, and you can always go back to the previous scenes, because scenes, they save everything: the temperature, the mood, everything, the character, everything. You see. Okay, I'm still finding the best environment setting. This is too bright. And I'm tweaking it here. If it feels right. You can rotate the sun position. This kind of feels right. You can edit everything concerning the environment here: the fog intensity, the base height, the row sheet starts, everything, the skylight. I'll be making different tutorials on how to edit a specific environment type, like short, like mini long form videos for you guys, so don't worry about that. You can just comment like which tutorial you need very fast, and I will work on it. If it's lighting, tweaking characters, animation, you can just comment on the video below, and I will work on them. Now I'm working on the fog here. I'm trying to find a good balance. No, that's too high. Think. There. I think that's nice. You see, when you come back to our first scene, it saves everything. Everything is saved. Everything. And we can always go back to the new scene that we created. This is so nice. It's correct. It's perfect. Okay, we're gonna save it. Then we're gonna come back here. And okay, it's 25. That's good. I'm gonna leave it there. I think we need to add something else. So these are the lights made in ArchiCAD, so we're gonna change the material and make it emissive. We're gonna come here, emissive, intensity increase, temperature, make it yellow. That's nice. We can see it here, but it's there. Okay, I'm gonna find something else. And this is the one. I think this is nice. This is nice. Yeah, this is very nice. Yeah, so this is the nice scene so far, and it's really nice. Yeah, I like how the light penetrates through the trees and the house. Really nice. Okay, we can keep on editing here: the fog distance, density, and the fog color. I think this is the best scene. Okay, the fog height, the best height now, right there. That's too much. Somewhere there. Just going to do a little bit of tweaking here. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's nice. That's perfect. That's nice. And I want the sunlight to pass through the center of the house. No, that's way low. Somewhere around here. No, somewhere around here. Yeah. We didn't save it. Okay, let's go back. No, it's much better with the fog. Yeah, the fog is much nicer. Okay, right there. I like this one, but it's kind of too bright compared to the other scenes, the ones which are created by D5. Right now we're gonna add some character, just one person. Okay. This guy will do. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna add some interior parallax. Okay, these are very important since they save us time from modeling the interior scenes. Okay, and it's one of the best. Sorry guys, and it's one of the best feature of D5, whereby we don't have to spend much time doing the interior design. With this one, we can just place them inside the house, and it will look like we've done some interior design, but we haven't done anything actually. And another good thing with this is we can also play with the lightings, the positioning of the models within the parallax. You see, something like this. And this feature actually can save a lot of time, especially when you're doing exterior renderings, let's say for presentations. You can save a lot of time. You don't have to go back and start modeling the interior, selecting furnitures and all of those kind of stuff. I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm gonna place it on the first story here. You can also adjust its height and its width just like that, and we'll see how I'm putting the positioning of the model. So the intensity, I can reduce the light. I can change the temperature of the light to cold or warm, depending how you want to set your scene, morning, evening, and I prefer the evening one, but not to this scene, I think to the other scenes. Yeah, right here, it is nice. You see how the light works. Yeah, the evening, the warm light within the interior parallax is great in this scene compared to the previous scene. So I said this scene is the best. I didn't know it turned out this way, but it's the best. Yeah, this is nice. this will be our final interior parallax.